I don't know if you saw the messages from like earlier this year. I still really like Vi. Uh, I gave her a lot of time earlier this season and cannot win with her anymore, which stinks. But I've been spending a good amount of time investing, trying to learn micro with Ekko and um, trying to really identify like kind of his win conditions and looking to see if you can watch some of my gameplay and kind of really assessing like is he worth investing more time in.
Okay, but
Um,
Ekko's a bit different. He's kind of an
oh,
asshole.
he's totally well,
He
like
breaks these
it,
rules.
it's
Like all these guidelines that you have to play with Vi are out the window. He doesn't he doesn't have like
he's a
this
totally
black and white thing. He is
oh
completely
100%.
reactive. Yeah.
In 100% like the champions that I've done best I topped out at plat 1 like very late last season with Vi. I've gotten plat in middle with Malzahar, like really kind of like champions. This is completely different, and I have had these moments like not having invested a lot of time on champions that have kind of more skill expression. Like I've had plays, and I'm like, wow, that was really cool. And I'm still working on kind of because it's a more complex champion. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not like naturally gifted at the game, so it takes me a while to kind of pick things up. I'm
Well,
just now like,
With Ekko, right? He's impossible to play when behind, and then the easiest shit ever when you get ahead. And the real trick is just getting that lead. And then
right.
the duality to that, the yin to the yang, is don't randomly throw and put yourself behind. So that would be the steps that we start on. Don't put ourselves behind, and then how the hell do we get the lead? And then we should just start from there.
Yeah. And I've played some this season. I've played some Nocturne, but I'm gonna be honest, I just don't have fun playing it. It's kind of like, just clear
Why? You
Picard,
don't
clear.
like your manager job at the grocery store? Come on, it pays well. What do you mean? It's a solid job.
And I've tried. I've kind of. I don't know if you've heard the expression from Matthew McConaughey. You kind of have to go backwards to go forwards. Like I've been trying a bunch of different champions, not necessarily caring about my rank. Um, just trying to see kind of like what fits. Because at this point, I don't have a lot. I'm in like silver elo right now because I've just been playing a different stuff. So I've just been kind of all over the place, playing a bunch of stuff. And I kind of landed on Echo, I guess.
What it
So
sounds like to me is you're trying to figure out how to play the tempo of jungle in general. So then you can be aligned pretty much regardless of what you're playing. But then right now you're primarily focused on
yeah,
Echo.
I mean, I like yeah, and I guess on Vi, it was very programmatic. For me, my win condition always was just getting drags. Like if the drag was up, like just be there, get it, because she's so good at clearing it, and along the way keeping and playing on my tempo, um, and keeping my camps down. And if there was a gank like that was in my face, I would take it. I wouldn't actively like sit there trying to do it. And it worked out well, but I never could get the right curve, which is kind of like being a little bit more creative, I guess. Um, but yeah, so
That curve would always come from like playing it neutrally and then being in a good spot. Enemy makes a mistake and then you win the whole game.
the
Because
other
whenever
thing
you
too is
go ahead.
go for it. No, 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 go for it.
Okay. The other thing would be whenever you do the dragon, you take away the possibility of like killing bot lane, fighting their jungler before dragon, something like that. A common thing that I would always run into is like as soon as I start void grubs, the top laners are all inning. That timing is like crystal clear. It's just always happening. So that'd be like one opportunity where if you start those void grubs on Echo, you suck. If you start those void grubs on Vi, it's fine. Because one plays for the
So you don't like
objectives, one plays for the kills.
so you're playing for kills on Echo, whereas you're
Oh yeah.
playing for the objectives on. Okay. So you're not necessarily like number one, you're not, especially on. It's a little bit harder on Echo, obviously, as we're talking about. Like, but like starting, I guess you're kind of playing for the fight more so on Echo than the objective, right?
Always.
You're,
Yeah,
okay,
your main priority is your farm. Second priority
right.
is to punish the enemy, and then third is getting a winning play. And then you don't get the objective without a winning play, or without the enemy making a mistake.
Right. Right. And
Let's
then
look at a
let
replay.
me ask you another question
Go ahead.
before we hop in. Like, if the enemy's doing a drag, and I forgot to ask you this, is that like if they're doing a drag, like when is it worth going in and trying to get the dragon? Not even necessarily on a champ that's somewhat easy to do it on with Echo because you can just press R and get out, or press E and get out. But like, is it just your soul that you're fifth,
I don't know. It
or is
depends.
it like
It depends. Like if there's another option. So if it's the early
I kind
game,
of just always
right?
go
Or
for
like
it. Like,
if we're like 12 minutes in and my bot lane's dead and I could kill top lane after my clear, I would just clear Krugs, reset, kill top. Enemy's done with dragon. Enemy junglers reset, but they're not top lane fast enough. So if you play for a kill, if there's an option for that, that's usually better than just spend it for a dragon because get 2, 3 dragons in the early game, no one cares. Echo gets 2, 3 kills in the early game, he's online.
all right, all right. So did you want to watch a good one or a bad one?
Up to you. I want to watch a replay that means something to you, or you remember the game, or there was something that stood out. Because you're talking
Um,
about like this early game tempo, so surely there's one that you were feeling it then.
I mean, I think this was a good. I made good plays on this. This one right here. I will say, like, it feels like on Vi. I'm gonna wait. The stream is paused. I don't.
It has to load into the game.
Okay. I will say, like on Vi, like I there was it seemed like I was really predisposed to winning those close games.
Well,
On
yeah,
Echo,
it's easier for her. She can be behind, no
yeah.
problem. With the Echo, you have to carry. You know, a good champion for you to watch might be Evelyn as well. She plays pretty similar to Echo. It's all about her farm and then her setting up herself for like receiving the kills. And then once she has it, then she can play like an asshole. Oh, Echo is so fun when he's ahead. Echo, Evelyn, and Blue Cane. Holy shit.
So on Clear, are you? You had a video earlier, like a
Yeah.
couple weeks ago. You started on Red. I've
Hmm.
also seen people start on kind of like a Nocturne, like the Raptor start. So
Yeah.
you start Red, circle back to Krug, this, and then go, and then if you have a gank here, I would take it, and then circle back up. Why would you take the Red as opposed to the Raptors?
If you start red, your first clear is going to be faster, so you're in position for the play faster. And now Lichbane only requires a blasting wand. So if you get the Scuttle Crab, you have blasting wand. The Raptor start you could do to get needlessly, but now that doesn't exist, so it's not as useful. But you can still do it to get XP and then be stronger in general. So both are still fine. But if you want to be on the scuttle faster and then in position for the first play faster, then starting red is generally better. And then with these videos, I'm trying to make it replicatable for a new player, so I'm not going to have them start Raptors. It's too complex.
Um, all right, so that's another good question is the itemization. You did start you started Lich Bane in that video, but I looked up a lot of like players are starting off the Hextech Proto Belt
Protobelt is
first.
good now. If you started Raptors, you would get to the Hextech Alternator. That's an option. Yeah, because Protobelt
What
gives
would you
ability
rate
haste
that?
now.
Would you say that's a bit better?
It depends. It depends on the game. This game you're against a lot of melee champs, so I think Lichbane would be better. They're gonna attack your guys, and then you just have to show up and deal damage. Versus if you were against Vigar, Ezreal, fucking Sona, Uh, shit like that you need to reach, Rocket Belt owns. You get in range and you can tank some of their damage. Very nice. It combos with Red Smite too, so you slow them with the rockets and then actually reach them. It's fucking OP.
So Rocket Belt against kind of dashing champs.
Yep. And you can alternate, like you can get Lichbane second. So
Right. Yeah, and
the main
right.
deal for now is you just need to get a kill and then have more items than the enemy. All of that is good and whatnot, but have a 2-level lead and build whatever, man. Who gives a shit? Kill these guys. Be 3-0 and win the game. What's the worst AP item we could get? Like Cosmic Drive. Get Cosmic Drive first. Fuck it. But have 8 kills. Very nice.
So I don't normally do this. I forget why.
No smite is
I
pretty
think she
crazy
showed
too.
up. What's that?
No smite on the blue is pretty crazy. Takes forever. Okay, and then we get level 3 off this. Then what's our gambit? Who are we ganking with the level 3? Ari, Garen, or Briar?
I don't think I did gank. I think I just went to clear.
Well, we're already up the
Yasuo's-
map, so you can do like a chunk on Briar and just leave. That would be a fine option. But if you just go back to gank, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I would just wait for Briar in that bush. Because once you chunk her, she can't stop you in your red side. Now she can just walk in here and try to find you and kick your ass. Hopefully that's what she does. Noob down.
So I don't understand that. So you wanted me to stay in there?
Yeah, if you stay in the bush, you can just drop W, Q auto, and then moving. You'll get the movement speed. Briar will be chunked. Yasuo will see her, and then it's easy. Or she walked into your jungle. It's a fucking miracle that Yasuo's around there and then sees her and then actually moves. Not in my games. Not in my
I think I
fucking games.
backed because I knew she was. Yeah, I backed here because I knew she was gonna probably. She didn't have anything up,
Okay, so
so
like
then she
what?
went into
Dark
mine.
Seal Amptome here? Or do we have enough for blasting? Oh, that's right. You're going Proto Belt. I would still get a Dark Seal. You gotta kill the first turn, so let it rip. That Fiendish Codex gives you 5 ability power and then ability haste, which doesn't matter yet. Whoa, Nelly. A bit much, but here we are. Saul Goodman. Noob's down.
Nothing happens here for quite a bit.
Clearing the camps, that's good.
I usually the thing is, one of the things I'm noticing is I will be like 2 to 3 levels up, but it's like at some point I have to leverage that, and I don't think I am correctly. Like I'm never like saying, all right, I need to make this like kind of a game changing moment to kind of
Okay,
take
well, we can try to like identify those moments in the replay. Slow it down, Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Okay. You can try to identify those moments in the game here. So right now you're level 6. And then what options in your pause?
Pause it.
Yeah. Go back a little bit and then pause because this is the interim when Briar shows. Do
So it's 59 to 38. She's
Yeah.
0-2. I'm 2-0.
Press play. Okay. And then pause. Because now she's hit the ulti. And then look at bot lane. So this is one option we have. And then we have top side, which is a full HP Garen, her blue side, and Void Grubs. Which one do you want? Because the play is happening now. You have to choose right now.
Well, I would say you pick this because there's more to get. You can take the fight and get the drag if it goes your way. But
Okay.
I guess
Do you think this fight's going to go your way if you show up? Based on how much time it takes you to get there, too?
that's a good point. Probably not. I I don't honestly remember what happens here, so it'll be a good test.
Say you have
But
a
probably
pretty good
not.
chance, because right now she's using the dodge everything move. That buys you some time. And then
But I
very,
guess earlier, you were talking about like grubs kind of stink, but I know what's going on, right? I know this is happening here,
yeah.
so I guess it's fine. It's not gonna be fast, but I'm probably not gonna die to anybody coming because Yorick's pushed in. So I don't know,
Ah,
honestly. I guess
yeah, you don't know,
uh,
so choose one.
this. I guess I'm guessing I do this,
Yeah.
which doesn't go well. I
Move
think.
down. What do you mean? They're all dead on my screen. There you go.
All right.
See, even if you get one kill, it's worth all that, because then you can always bail and then go to the grubs anyways. If you go to the grubs, you're not killing Garen. Her blue side doesn't matter if she kills your bot lane. So it's pretty much always this tic-tac-toe. You put your X there, I'll be fucking damned. I'm putting a circle there. Like, Ekko's built for dumbasses to fight everything. The real trick is always going to be how you play it, and how you played that one's fine. Multi down for 40, so yeah, just do this, get a reset, and we're good to go. Probably have the proto belt. And we would have like, what, 5 stacks on Dark Steel?
Yeah, you're right. I don't remember why I didn't buy it in this situation, but uh, I had been rushing it out on first back.
And then here you should reset if you have item. Staying on the map sucks.
Even when your camps are up, I think the goal was to get it. I was trying to get
Well, if Briar's doing grubs right
down.
here, you have no answer because you don't have your item. So she would do the grubs and then clear her camps, and then she can attack without you having any answer in between. She doesn't do any of that, but she could if you stay farming. Whereas if you reset, get the proto belt, go to top side, she finishes grubs, then you can kick her ass. So she's killed bot lane, and now we have to clean it up. Proto belt, OP, OP. I built this on Diana today. OP, OP item. Can't believe people are still building Nashers on Diana. What a world we're living in.
I had been using. I just switched to away from that, and I don't like the Nash Truth. It just doesn't feel as. If this feels better,
Yeah, because you can actually play. Oh, like Nasher's Tooth on Ekko?
yeah, no. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's I.
that's
I
so
have only
bad.
played like 4 games um, without it, and
Wow,
it feels
and
a
it
lot
was it
better.
was so meta, especially in like EU and shit at
Yeah.
the earlier part of the season, and it's just I knew it was bad, but I didn't know why until I really like got a grasp on tempo. Anyway, we
Why
invade, we
is it
kill
bad
them.
though? What?
Okay,
Why
so no
is it
matter
bad?
how much you farm, the enemy jungler is going to get catch-up XP. They're always going to be within 1 to 2x like level range in the early game. And all that time spent farming, you didn't play the chances for the ganks. And Ekko accelerates off the ganks. Diana accelerates off playing with her team. Nashers does nothing. Gwen gets Nashers, she's only farming. Saul Goodman. No problem. And then if you don't play those chances, you have no value. It doesn't matter how much you farm. Enemy jungler is even. Warwick can have 9 deaths and be even in XP. Normal. Then it requires mistakes from the enemies too.
It does not feel like I'm ganking enough, even more so than before. Like with Vi, like I would gank more. Like basically, if I'm top side going down bot, like
Okay, pause.
I just felt like
No,
I
now you,
could get like if I'm starting here, I would always, if I was switching sides, always try to get a gank here. And if I didn't, it was like that hurts. And
well, Ekko doesn't have to. He only shows up to punish. You don't gank. You don't have a default attack. Vi does. She has CC. Ekko shows up, and if the enemy goes in, you have a play. If they don't, you do nothing and you reset. Because Ekko punishes, he doesn't gank. Any assassin is like that. So, like, let's say you full cleared the bot, you show up, nothing, you reset, you can walk all the way to top lane and do the same thing. Even if the Krugs are up for a little bit, it's fine because that would be your time to gank top. Then you just walk around the map doing that. You show up, and then maybe there's something for you to do, maybe not.
okay,
So right here,
do you want to?
you won the play, you full cleared, you reset. Now what? You're as strong as you can
I
be.
mean, you got drag coming up, so I would head straight there.
Okay.
That's
And then what would you do?
start it. Force them to
No.
start it.
No, let's do
No.
something else. Nah, let's do something else. The objectives are cool, but the score is 5-13, and we can win this game without taking any dragons, actually.
Um, push bot. Get that tower.
That's our team's job. You know, the bot lane, they're going to push that bot lane for us. But we can help them down there, but how do we do that?
Go and kill the Briar that's gonna go to the drag,
Okay,
and
that would
kill
work.
everyone, or just kill everyone.
Okay, kill everyone. Bring me anybody, I kill everybody. Okay, so where do you want to be to put yourself in a position where you could potentially kill everybody? What are we
Next to your
thinking?
teammates in the lane. I mean, the lane that has the most people. So hang
No,
around bot lane.
it's not going to be
No.
in a lane.
Well,
It's going to
next, like, hanging out.
Okay, it's going to be somewhere in the fog of war. Where in the fog of war can we be where we can attack any lane on the bot side or find the Briar?
I'm sorry. Like here? I don't know. I
That
don't know.
push is okay. Push it down just a little bit. Because if you're ever taking a fight from the river, you have to walk into the enemy front to back. So if they're barely committed, they're just going to walk away. But if they take a small trade and then you're behind them, then you really have something. Because then, even if they're walking away, they're walking into you. So you create like a lose-lose for them.
Right.
So if you can get into the enemy jungle, that bush like right above the red buff, then you're in fucking business.
It's right here.
Yeah. Because then you can flank mid, you can invade the Briar, you can gank bot lane, you can do the dragon. The world is yours. So that's the position to get to. You just run there with a sweeper control ward and whatever items you can afford and then let it rip. But do a play first. Don't just start the dragon. Get the dragon, no one care. Chunk Ari, get her ulti, do dragon. Then you can walk across mid and take the void grubs too. Because she used her ulti. And then the enemy's just jacking off in between.
Yeah. This is a good lessons learned here because like I'm so predisposed to just starting the drag and trying to force the fight that way. So I'm obviously ass backwards on that. So all right. So hang out back. I'm just writing down. Uh, so let's for theoretical reasons, let's flip this map. Let's say I'm on blue, right? I'm on blue
Yeah.
side. The game is still the same. Like I'm still in the same position that I'm in here, 8-2. Would you do that on? I guess would you still do that here? Like, would you hang out here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because then you have that same option.
And even if you didn't have vision,
We got the
like let's
sweeper
say
and a
we might.
control word for a reason.
Okay,
You're just walking in like an asshole because Ekko can always ulti away. He can always EW away. You have more than enough safety. But it's
okay,
always an assassin's job to battle for those positions or to sneak into them. But you're trying to obtain that position because from the position, that's where you have like your fundamental advantage.
okay, okay.
All
All right.
right. Mr. Ekko, where's it going to be? Anywhere at all.
Well, I don't know
He's
why I
scratching
was.
his balls. He's all tabbed and he's back in it. After a sniff, he's resetting to the river.
I'd have been waiting on an item. I don't know. I don't
Oh,
do that.
God. Our bot lane is all inning right now, Bob. Get up the map. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, see.
Blue buff can wait.
All right, let's back up.
God. Oh, no, 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 no. Tower's dead. They keep clicking forward. That means one thing to me. They're gonna fucking fight. Regardless if they should or shouldn't, they're doing it. So be there, be square.
I did absolutely fucking nothing here.
Yep. If you watch any of the like Chinese echoes, it's actually beast because they'll show you exactly like how egregious you can play this guy. Because they're always there. All they play for is the fight. They don't give a fuck about an objective. China #1. I killed a bad guy. I overclocked my PC. It catch on fire. Noob down. That Briar's wasting so much time. Holy shit. Take the Void Grub. Were Briar's this far behind the oh my bad. The Rift Herald's just way better than taking her camps. Any day now.
I don't know why I did this.
Your team's
Yeah.
pushing, you don't know what's going on. That's Yorick and Yasuo pushing. That's not your ADC and support. If you do the Rift Herald, they come and help you, and then it's all good, man. Everyone resets. But since you hang out with them, they're like, well, I guess we're fighting. And then you're like, I don't want to fight. And then it makes no sense. So at the end of the day, this is what, 2v4? Or 3v4?
I don't know why I did that.
All right.
I still just made number one. Like, what the fuck was I doing down here? And then number two, I did that, and just wasted all that gold going to them.
So whenever you get we get in position, we get the kill, and then you want to take as much as possible, and you're skipping that step. You did kill, take a dragon, try to get another kill. But we don't need another kill. You already had the Rift Herald. Just take the Rift Herald, and then take the Scuttle, and then take all the fucking jungle camps reset, and then you attack. Because by that time, the lanes would have played out, you'd get as much resources as possible, and you slam into the enemy with all that fucking money. But right here, I don't know what we're doing, actually. We're like buying groceries on a credit card. It doesn't make sense.
I'm dead.
Ari's rich. Ari's a real champion now. It's a problem. What items do we have? Lichbane. The shoes are so OP. AP junglers, those shoes are so OP. One of the YouTube comments today was like, actually, they're bad because they didn't buy magic resist. Like, any target is going to get MR per level, and then there's no like third item to get to unless you have fucking death cap money that's going to beat those shoes. YouTube is awesome. They keep saying build Hydra Navori on fucking Shyvana, by the way. Who's giving them all the money? They have fucking Donald Trump as their parents? Like, what's going on? That play was pretty weird too. We just did a buff and then ran around, but it works out. Me personally, I would
I'm
full
making
clear. Yeah.
I'm just making fucking terrible decisions.
And what are those terrible decisions? Go back to
I'm not like taking number one. I guess I'm not taking advantage of what like my situation, right? I'm 9-1-5, but I'm not like fuck. We've been talking about this for like the last 7 minutes here. That this Rift Herald's up. Uh, I don't know why I ran down here because the blue's up and the Gromp's up. I should have taken that.
well, I can tell you it's the ghost of Vi. You're trying to uphold their jungle, but that doesn't do anything for Ekko. In fact, it like pushes the enemy away because you're scaring them. If you do the Rift Herald, the enemy will move up the map more. Their lanes, like your laners will help you, and then they can push a lane. And then when the enemy pushes a lane, you can attack them. But since you keep being so far up the map, and so does your laners, you can't attack the enemy. They're too close to their turrets, or they're not far enough up, or they're grouped up. So that's the weird thing with assassins too. You're strong, but you don't want to be too close, or you scare the enemy away.
Okay.
'Cause I can see it, but it's hard to like. If I was Ekko in this game, I'd give the enemy as much space as they want. And then once someone pushes just too far up, all by themselves, I'm going to kill them. And then when one person's dead, then I'm going to group up with my team. Then I'm going to jack off mid because we have a 4v5 no matter what. And I can play that as long as that person's dead. Oh, I can't wait to play as fucking champ again. Ekko's so fun.
Yeah, he really is. That's the other thing is I'm having a lot of fun playing him. So give space. I'm writing down.
I just recorded Udyr Shyvana. Like, they're cool every now and then, but holy shit. How many camps do I have to farm? All of them? Damn it. Okay, you gave them some space. They attack top lane. And now you got to capitalize. Take the 2v1 into Ahri. This is good. You need to wait to Proto Bell until you get onto her.
Oh, I thought you used it for like a gap close, like with your E.
Well, you can, but you had the range already, so go back. And then play it like kind of slow. The Ahri was committed to the Samira. You have more than enough distance.
Too far, too far. Sorry. Sorry. Uh, so you're saying just take the E.
Moving. The E was too soon. And then, yeah, E auto. She's dead. And then if she flashed, if she did anything, you just scoot on top of her. Get the pass through, no problem. It's another reason that Proto Battle is OP. It has fucking two options. To reach or to follow up. Because after your full combo, it's just auto attacks for Ekko. And Proto Bell helps you stay in range for the autos. Please do the Rift Herald. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm just making.
You're denying her farm, but like it's unnecessary because she's so far behind. And it's taking away from progressing the game state.
What's that?
It's taking away from progressing the game state.
Yeah.
Because
See,
your
that's
team
what
are.
I'm not like. Yeah, you're right. I'm not closing it. I'm not closing out. I'm like just fucking
Yeah.
around.
Well, you're ramping the resources, but you already have the resources, so.
That's what I was saying earlier. It seems like I'm just not like taking.
Yeah, so Atacon's up, guys. Right after that dragon, just do the Atacon. And then reset, and then go topside, do the Rift Herald, and then push. You don't have to farm anything. You're level 13, it's fine. You slam into the enemy, you slam, you slam, you slam, and then you farm everything, reset again, do Baron. But you're missing that that timing to reset.
I'm gonna go into farming this. I'm probably gonna go all the way across the map.
Inevitably.
Whereas what I should have done, just go take this, or go back.
Yeah, back.
Go and
Right.
take this,
Boom, boom.
and then
Then if you press into her jungle, take her camps,
right.
you're pushing with your team too. It all works
And at
out.
this and at this stage of the game, this is a mistake I make too. Is that really what I should be doing here, rather than? Of course, this is the best option, but like, why didn't I just go and take her stuff first, as opposed to going and taking mine?
You're on
Right?
the early game
Should,
rails. You're on the play it safe rails.
yeah.
Got to push it. Yorick's all alone up there. If they sent all 4 people, then he dies, and you have no response. Job's done. This will be like mediocre fight. Probably works out. Watch out, she's level 12. One more camp.
I know. Yeah.
I mean, after you crash the Rift Herald, though, this is fine. But after the Scuttle, you have to reset. The play's done. The turn is done on the map. If your team pushes and dies, no one cares. If you guys kill them all, no one cares. So my time trial Ekko is on the map with like a needlessly large rod or something, and then I just perpetually slam into the enemy until something works.
That's what I should be doing. It's just like,
Yeah, there's no downside. This Briar's awesome. Move down. Again. I'd stay in that bush. I'd throw the W. I tell you what. I'd EQ that sumbitch. Then I press R. Hey, what items? A couple amp tomes. What the fuck? Surely. Surely we have more than this. There we go. About to say, we've been on the map for a fucking century. Death cap, top side, slam into the enemy in the blue side. Kill someone, get Baron. Nihao. Okay, they're zoned to start Baron with Yorick. Careful, Nyla's not here. Noob down. Rut-row. Rut-row.
one of the other things too. I'm not, in some situations I'm not pressing R early enough, because
Well, you attacked the enemy there. You didn't give them space. You need to let them like walk into the bush or something and then surprise them. They saw you coming and then you slam into them. They need to check the Baron, so make them check the Baron, not just attack them mid because they're mid lane.
I guess I'm like, yeah, maybe that's, because Vi, it's just like you fucking run right into them. I guess
Damn
that's
straight.
That's kind of
Get to
I guess
fucking
I have
tackle
that
on him.
Vi residue, like, in my brain.
Assassins have to use the Fog of War. And then you really want to go in second as Ekko.
It doesn't even, he just doesn't feel like an assassin. Maybe it's because of his R for me, like, for whatever reason. Because you get all that health back, he doesn't feel like an assassin. If that makes sense. I don't know if it does.
It does, but... What do we do here? Get level 16. into the blue side. Your red side does nothing. The Krugs is crazy. A reset is crazy. Listen, nothing's going to happen if you don't do nothing. She's never going to say yes if you never ask her, okay? So let's ask for that Baron.
Do you even want to see a bad game? Is it even worth it at this point? Because there's, even just from this game, there's a lot to work on.
Well, here, I want to show you a Chinese Ekko. Hopefully we can find one. Here, look at my screen. Let's see. China #1. Challenger Ekko. Let's see. We don't want EU West. KR Masters, I'll take it. A Vietnamese challenger, it's almost Chinese. Let's see. He's mid lane. Fuck. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, Mr. Ekko, what do you have for us here? Red, Krug, Raptor. It invaded.
Blue.
Huh?
He starts blue?
No, he started red.
The blue item.
Oh. It's whatever.
Why did he do that?
Run around mid game, of course. It's
why
not
do
for
you
the.
take that over red?
Well, it's not about the clear speed. It's about running around mid game. So you get into the enemy's jungle faster. It's about tempo. That's not going to be as important as the fights in NA. This is it's just like higher MMR.
We dumb in NA.
Be in the enemy jungler faster. Your fucking John is jacking off. Okay, so no one care. All right, Viego, welcome to the Wolves. The fuck are you doing here? No pass through. Oh yeah, if you're not running that Legend Haste, it's so OP on Ekko. I love it. Legend Haste and Triumph second. More basic ability, because once you use your first rotation, you're not killing anyone until you have the juice, and then you get your second rotation off faster. If Viego invaded, he's not going to drop it, I bet. And this guy's going to continue to play for that. Just play for the bot side. So there's nothing to do with his mid lane. And then his blue side's compromised, so then he just chooses bot lane, which is fine. Resetting would do nothing, and then this has a chance to work out. Noob down. And now his bot lane is free to help him with the Viego. Very nice. No Viego to be found, alright. Blue, Gromp, level 4, reset, Blasting Wand, Dark Seal. It's time to play the game. Viego attacks, and then he punishes. He's not just ganking top for no reason. Play it as bad as you want in the early game here. Ekko will get the kill. This champ is awesome. His passive is awesome. And then the play is done. He's already won the turn, so now he's in rinse mode. Collect all the camps. Rug Raptor.
And then he gets back on the map, pushes it.
Romp. Well, right now, even if he resets, he would get like an Aether Wisp. So he can stay or he can leave, but he got level 6, so I guess he's trying to use it. Fuck it. Take the dragon. Diego's probably level 4, level 5. And if he can test him, then he loses, because this guy's level 6. Because he rinsed the fucking map. If he skipped a single camp, then he's not level 6.
You saying that's gonna make me do the shit I did last game, though. Just rinse.
After the play. After the winning play. Because then, you're the man. Until then... He tries to replay bot and kills his bot lane. Saul Goodman. No downside. Lichbane to the top side now. No shade, but the Vi Ghost would have made you do Krugs here. This guy's going to the fight. It's happening right here, right now. And because he shows up, regardless of how the fuck it plays out, he has the potential to get ultra juiced. Because these plays never happen again. They're only happening right then and there. And then they're over. Back to the camps.
Okay.
It's perpetually running that cycle. So we farm. Jesus Christ. Farm. Play. Rinse. Repeat. Repeat with an E? There we go.
But go to the play.
Oh yeah.
Really.
You get to choose if you go to the play, but for the most part, if you did that by default right now, it would be fine. Because then you're going to see which ones work and which ones don't. And you're going to get the experience. The experience is way better than just, I don't know.
Feels like I'm not going. I'm just not even going, though. That's the problem. We saw it. Like,
Exactly. How are you going to get experience that way? Don't mind me, just watching.
oh yeah, no. It was bad, and I didn't think it was that bad.
Could be worse. We could be full clearing on Shyvana, building Ravenous Hydra, and not showing up to a single play for the first like 18 minutes. Like, what are they on? Ravenous Hydra Navori. Who are they auto-attacking? When do they get the auto-attacks off? It doesn't make sense. At best, I get an auto-Q on Shyvana. What are they talking about? Ay, Dios mío. All right, so what do you think after watching those games?
I need to give more space for them to make a mistake if I'm up, like, if I'm in an advantageous game state, like I can't be pushing it down their throat. I have to give them space to like come in and then capitalize on that mistake. And then I have to like leverage. I can't just continually farm. I have to make a decision whether that is going after Dragon or going after the Rift Herald. Take the Rift Herald, make the play, get the kills, then work your way back.
See,
Right now, what's that?
exactly.
Yeah.
You work your way back. That's the rinse.
Right now, I'm just fucking back to front. I'm not working front to back.
Yeah, the quadruple dip leads to nothing too.
Right. I'm just never capitalizing. I'm just getting all that money. I'm not spending it.
Yeah, imagine. Imagine saving up all that money for years and years. You know, I could be a millionaire by the time I'm 50, investing this much and then not spending it. The fuck was the point?
Right.
S&P 500, my asshole.
Do you want to play one?
Is that what we're doing?
I thought we were doing that.
Into this one's just an hour, Bob.
I guess we went long.
Right? Double check.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a replay in a game, but we just went too long on the replay.
Dun, 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 dun. What the fuck is this guy doing? Bum, 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 bum. Not Connor. Where's the other one? Boom. This one's just an hour. Just the VOD review.
Oh shit. Okay.
GG. Maybe next time.
Yep. Enough to work on.
True. True. And then honestly, if you get some games in now, tomorrow or whenever, like that'd be much better to see like once you put some practice in, because then
Sure.
we can actually refine it.
Okay. We'll do
All
that.
right.
I appreciate it, man.
No problem. Best of luck
You
out
have a good one.
there. Yep. Talk to you later. Bye bye.